Hello friends, this is Deb with Art and Grace. Come on in. It's happy hour. I'm getting this pulled up and I hope that you will join me. So if you are new to me, my name is Deb with Art and Grace and I love easy whimsical paintings. I love adding glass and resin to my art. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do something easy that we can get done in 45 minutes, but that is also really cute and has some glass and resin. Hi, Debbie. It may be my very first time to present inside the Crafty Bunch. I'm trying to remember if I have been in here once before, but I'm very excited to be here. So if you're new to the Crafty Bunch, we've got that in the description of this video, and you'll be able to go up and follow that group. It's a free group, and see all the different presenters they have every day. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Vicki. Glad y'all are here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started as you guys are coming in. Be sure and do all the things for us. Say hi. Sprinkle it out. Anything you want to do that will help us, we appreciate. Awesome. Good. Thank you so much, Angie. Okay, let's get going. I think I'm going to do a red. Let's do a green. Well, I can't decide. We're going to do a little Rudolph, I believe. So I asked on my main page, Art and Grace, I asked you guys to let me know what you wanted to see, either a moose or a deer. So you can go ahead and vote here as well. I'd love to know what you guys put. I'm kind of trying to go back and see what you answered. Okay, good. We've got deer, moose. Deer, deer, deer. Lots of deers, a couple of mooses, but we have mostly deer. So we'll do the deer. I did a deer the other day. And let's see, I've got to ship this out tomorrow. We let it cure, but this is a deer that I did the other day. Super simple painting as the background, and then we added all the glass and embellishments here. And it turns out so pretty, so I'm going to show y'all a really simple version of that today. And the same person that bid and won on that deer also bid and won the Santa. So she's getting both of these, and I'm just showing them to you because they're sitting here ready for me to box up. Hi, Christina. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Patty. Glad y'all are all here, and I'm so sorry I can't chat, as much as I like to on here, but I do need to get this done. So because I've got this blue Santa sitting right here, I think I'm going to do the same background with just blue behind my deer. So I'm going to get out a little blue. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Hi, Maria. How are you? I just got some happy mail from her and it was so fun. I love happy mail. So, we love sending it to you guys, but it's just as much fun for us to get it. And I hate for y'all to do it, but yet it sure brightens our days as well. Okay, just mixing a little white to lighten this up and make it a little prettier, I don't know, not prettier, but just a little bit lighter blue. Well, I'm sure this will be in my Etsy shop when I'm all said and done with it. I pretty much try to put everything in there or give it away if I need to. Hello, Cynthia. Hi, Carolyn. Hey, Luana. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Oh, that's okay, Maria. That's a nice surprise, though, when you don't even think you don't expect anything and you just get it. It's okay that it's late. Late's fine. I'm a very late person because I always promise more than I can actually do. So I end up being late on things too. And I think that we all understand because most of us are creators with that creator brain. We have 18 million tabs open at the same time, right? So that's the way it is, and we give each other grace around here. Isn't it? Yeah, Angie, this is just Royal Navy mixed with a little white. Sometimes I do that just to brighten it up a little. The other one I did was not Royal Navy, I believe. It was primary blue, but I'm using this one today. Just something a little different because I am going to have a Rudolph nose on here. So I think it'll be fun to have this pretty blue in the back. Thank you, Jill. How are you? Debbie, I ordered these from a wholesale company, and I had meant to get enough to where I could sell them this year, but I really didn't. I'm going to sell some inside my VIP group just to those ladies because I don't have enough to do publicly. But you do have to have a business and an EIN number to order from them. So I don't know where you could find. I just love this shape. I think it's so pretty. But I also have round and I think I have, a star, a big star. So anyway, that's going to be that. Now, normally I go ahead and paint the back side while I'm doing this. But for time's sake, I'm just going to get a really good coat here on the front and side and go on. And I'll do the back after my live. Because, that's boring, just getting a coat back there. But when you're painting ceramics, you can really just go in and start painting. You don't have to put a sealer or anything. It's really nice and convenient. These are ceramic bisque. Thanks, Debbie. I know, it's really a pretty shape. Hi, Kim. I just showed the things you won at auction, and they will ship tomorrow. Hello, Charlotte. Glad y'all are all here. Hope everybody's having a good week. Wednesday is a perfect day to come together and check in on each other. And I see lots of my VIPs in the house tonight. Thank y'all for being here. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, it is pretty. This is just Royal Navy mixed with a little white. Okay, got that dry. I am going to use my little tracer I made because, you guys, it's hard enough for me to sketch out the drawing. It takes me quite a while because I'm always erasing and starting over and things. So once I get it how I want it, I'm not going through that again, especially live. It's just so much easier to use the little tracer I made and lay it down here. I want the nose at the very bottom, down here, and then kind of just make the rest of it pretty even, like so. Just want to be sure nothing's going off the edge. You can use a stylus, or I just typically use a pen or whatever. And I wanted to show y'all, this is just white tracing paper that I picked up at Michael's one day. And you can use it over and over and over many times. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the horn, with the antlers. Tracers help so much, and I used to kind of not want to use them, especially if I was live, but they really do help me to keep my design, right. And so sometimes when I get off a live, I'm like, oh, that looks awful, but, one ear is completely different size than the other ear or whatever. So I have no shame in using my little tracer here. Okay. We know we can draw it. It just takes too long to get it right. So here's our little design. I'm going to just clean up a little bit where I, wasn't too careful. And if you press down hard, you'll get a little bit of that runoff. Oh, thanks, Brenda, for the stars. Appreciate you. Oh, Elizabeth, don't look too close. I painted them and then I fell asleep. So they have sheet marks. So I've got to redo them. But thank you. Thank you, my friend. I tell on myself. I don't mind telling y'all. Keep it real. So I'm just going to kind of clean up my little mess there. Okay. We ready? Hi, Hi, Cheryl. Kim, thank you for the stars. Laveda, thank you for the stars. Are we in a stars party? Thank you, Mitzi. Is that Linda? Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Elizabeth. All of you. I appreciate y'all so much. Let me tell you one thing I've already done. This is, I was going to pull one. Let me come over here. I like to show you, if I can, where I get things. This is a set of buttons that I got at Joann's, I believe it was. So see how they come on the little thing? But they've got this. So I did have to cut that off with my little cutters. And then I had to use a really nice rough nail file to really get that level, you know, because it was a little sticking up back there. So just really scrub it to where it's flat. Or you can use a half bead if you have one. I did not have any half beads this size, so that's why I use this button. But get creative, and that's sitting here ready to go. And then the horns or antlers, what I'm going to use is little sticks. So I'm just going to put these back here when we're all done painting. So that's that, to give y'all a little sneak peek of what we're doing. You guys, thank you so, so much for the stars. Y'all are so sweet. Appreciate it. Let's a party. You guys, I needed that. I've had a rough day with this back. I have really, really suffered, and it really gets you down. If you've had back pain, you know what I'm talking about. It's really can be just debilitating, and nothing was going to stop me. I was excited about being invited into this group as a guest, and so I, you know, wanted to do it. I just knew I was going to really pay for it. But that's okay. You guys know, you've been there. I'm just mixing a little bit of the light brown. I think I'm probably using honey brown. No, I'm using raw sienna. And then a little white with it just to kind of give it a little highlight as we go. And because this is small, it's so easy. Hi, Linda. Hey, Terry. Danette's next. So you just saw Danette comment. Please come in as your business page, Danette, so that everybody can easily follow you. You guys, she's after me. Her page is Labelle Junk, and I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm new to you as well, Danette, so I did follow you today. So I haven't been able to watch you yet, but I'll watch after me, of course. And so if you guys also don't already follow her, you'll be able to just hit that little button when she comes back as her. Hey, Manny, how are you? Hola, Manny. Always forget to say hola. You're so awesome. How are you today? I'm sure we all follow Manny. He's an amazing creator. I have made a purchase on his Etsy before, and you'll love his creations. So you guys shop small this year. I do beg of you to anything that you can find to support small business like us, please do. You know, you see that little meme about we do a happy dance. I'm not kidding. It's true. You know, we're able to pay a bill. And when you buy from like a big old box store or something, they're just already loaded. And they know all the tax breaks to not even pay good taxes. Hi, Katana, how are you? Yes, that's right, Debbie. So much worse, too, than... Hi, Jimmy Lou. Thank you for letting me come in today. I've had a great time watching and learning getting exposed to some new people I didn't know before. So as you see, I'm just getting this pretty light brown on, kind of filling in the little spots for now. And we'll go back and do a little more here in a minute. Let's come in and add a little dark here at the bottom of the ear. But my style is very whimsical, and so things don't have to be perfect. It's really meant to bring joy and stress relief. That's what I'm about. That's what I do. That's what my page is about. My group, everything is just about having fun, building community, you know, doing life together, relaxing with art. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What are you doing lately, Manny? I'm going to come in here and just put some highlights. Just grab some white. I didn't clean off my brush, so you can probably see it's still got some of the raw sienna on it, but just adding some whimsical little highlights to our little deer. Thank you. Oh, Judy, you're sweet. Okay, good. There's Creations by Linda, RM. What does the RM stand for? Let me know. I love to support smaller pages. You know, we all have to have that. And I'm not a big page, but I'm just saying you guys are welcome to come in as your business page when you're here. And, you know, somebody will pop on your page. You know, they'll see what you're about and maybe follow you too. So I love that. There's a place for all of us for sure. There's Tamara with Tamara's Designs. Ready for a show tonight. So do you mean live or are you doing something else? Oh, aren't allergies awful? It's so weird here, you guys. It's like, still feels like summer. Grabbing some dark brown, and we're going to come in and do some shading just at the base of the ears. But see how easy, just let your brush do the work. Having some good brushes will really help you. Just, you can really play around with it, and like I'm doing here, just kind of letting your brush guide you. You know, it sounds really Bob Ross-ish, doesn't it? I'm not trying to, but I mean, really, there's no wrong way, in my opinion, to do this type of art. Now, if you're trying to do fine art, yes, there's a right and a wrong way. But with fun and whimsical, kind of relaxing art, you know, you just get in there and play until you like it. See, thank you, Cynthia. Just easy whimsical. Now, I did wipe off my brush a little, but I'm taking some white and pulling it over here with what's left on my brush. And you see I'm getting this off-white color. That's just what I'm going to use for around the eye. White would be too stark, so I am using this color. Just coming around that eye. You could go to a smaller brush. It would probably be smart, but you know, I always just kind of keep going. So whatever I'm into, I just don't want to stop it. I want to just kind of keep on going. You'll see, okay. Kim, thank you. That's so sweet. That's right. Oh no, look. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, what is your temperature, Linda? Start to say it's probably similar, but y'all are up north more, so you should be getting cool, huh? We have, oh my gosh, I've got to post that picture. We have one orange leaf on our little tree out back. One. Literally, I'm not even joking. One. All the rest are still green. It just cracked me up. I gotta hurry. Don't take too long on this. I'm going to a smaller detail brush. Now, guys, I have certain brushes that I love. And they're on, if you guys, you know, want to go to my website, go to the page that says, what does it say? My favorite products, I believe. And you'll see, you know, it'll just take you straight to my Amazon storefront. And there you can go to my lists. I have them broke down into my favorite resin supplies, my favorite art supplies, craft supplies, whatever it is. But just go to art supplies and you'll find my brushes that I love. They're very good and only like $10 for a set. So I kind of added a little more white for this corner of the eye here. $63. Ooh, that's nice. $41. That's freezing. Yeah. Oh, North Dakota. Yes. And then let's go, and I think that's all I need for that. Let's do a little black. Thank you, Monica. 63 in Oklahoma. I think it was 85 here today, something like that. 85 and allergies kicking. Okay, so let's do just kind of frame it. But if you have the right brushes, it really does make painting so much easier. Something like that. And then I'm going to grab the dark brown for this inside of the eye here. And I do have black on my brush, which is totally fine. Just let it mix together. It just makes a darker brown. Oh, Melissa, well, thank you, but it is pretty easy. Bring this down a little more. Something like that. What time zone are you guys in? So tell me what time it is for you. It's hard to know what is a good time to go live because I know everybody's so busy. I'm going to grab the next lighter shade of brown and put that next for the rest of the eye. Let it blend together. That's actually more interesting than having it just a solid flat color. Hi, Tracy. 51 in the Evergreen State. Did I do that wrong? Let me think. Nah. My eyes don't match up too well, but that's okay. It's real easy for me to make mistakes when I'm live. I think I get a little nervous, nervous that I'm going to mess up or something, and then I do. But I always say, don't sweat the small stuff. And most things are small stuff. So we ain't going to sweat it. Got a little blue in that white. $5.21, $6.20, 61 in California. Oh, Monica, too sweet to me. Well, I know how I wanted them to look, but they're not looking the way I envisioned them. But, it's okay. There's a big O, I have to make this one big too. Okay, the eyes are just not what I pictured. But hey, Grace, how are you today? Grace was a guest early this morning. Well, I say early, but this morning, first one, I believe. If you missed her, go back and watch. Okay, now let me put the nose and it will start to look a little more like a deer. I'm going to put that nose there. I think I'm going to do just a little more of a highlight here up the nose area, or up the, like so. I'm going to touch that black. I touched it. Let me let that sit a second. And then I want to get a little bit of our red, just a tiny, tiny bit, to do the ears. So, I mean, just the tiniest bit to mix with this white. And just put a little bit of that, maybe a little more. I was a little afraid it was going to get too dark. Just put a little of that pink in the ear for fun. Like so. But you guys, I've only used these two brushes, this round and a detail, and that's it. Clean up this little mess I made. Like I said, eyes aren't perfect, but that's okay. We're gonna leave them be. Now, oh, and I was gonna turn on the hot glue gun, get that going, but I failed. Let me do that super fast. Okay, and then I was going to use these little sticks. These are not sticks from a tree, although they, you know, that would be ideal. But our little tree doesn't really produce this type of sticks. So these came from something, you know, like another craft I did where I bought these with some other things, and they already had snow on them. So the ones that I didn't use, I kept, and I've used them on projects like this many times. So, but you can diamond dust them or whatever you want. So I have those, and then I was going to use some of these little lights. You can get these at, you know, anywhere. I've seen Dollar Tree have these before, and I've seen Walmart. These actually came from Temu, I believe. And then I also had a couple of these little type lights. So, you know, that would be a really good thing to use also. So like, for example, this is one of those little light bulbs, just a mini. You can pop this off if it allows you, and then I used my little scissor things or cutters to cut that knobby off. I did that on this one. So popped this off right here and then cut that off. There was just a little bit of sticky, you know, piece sticking up, and I sanded it down with this. And this would be a really cute nose too. So see that? You can have it sticking straight up like that. So you guys let me know which one you think is cuter, having the little ornament or the little bulb like this, kind of sticking up, or the little half bead, which is actually a button, but you guys let me know. Thanks, Angie. So what I'm going to do is hot glue the little sticks down. You just have to remember to watch your hole, because you're going to have a, you know, like I use Sari Silk a lot. You're going to have that coming through. So you need your sticks to not be in the way of that. So I do, oops, did I get that in my paint? I don't think I did. So you do have to remember that. Bulb button, half bead. Y'all like the bead better, I think? Some of you, let me know. This would be another cute little craft to do with kiddos. Just give them some paper, draw the little deer shape, let them color it, and then go out and find some sticks in the yard. Maybe find something for the nose, like a pom-pom or whatever, that they can use just regular glue and not have to use hot glue. So think outside the box. Okay, let's see. Bulb, half bead, half bead. I'm seeing a lot of half beads. Okay, we'll do half bead. But I did think that bulb was super cute. Also, if you're like me, I make a lot of jewelry. So I have these tiger eye beads, and I thought I got these out thinking I might want to use these as my antlers. Think outside the box. Do you have a piece of jewelry that's broken that you can take apart and use? You know, you can really get creative. Things don't have to be perfect, because you're probably sitting there thinking, well, that doesn't look like antlers. Trust me, people will know that it's antlers. So see, think outside the box. Use what you have. And I did have some crushed red glass that I could have used, here for the nose, but I didn't want to use that. I didn't like that as much. But those are just some things that I thought about. I am going to go ahead and mix up my resin, and we'll hot glue those elements on after we do the resin. So let me grab some gloves. Hi, Omi. Glad you made it, though. That's okay. Y'all just always pop in when you can. I love teaching glass art. I do it mainly in my VIP group, and I would love to have anybody in there that has wanted a little community. Maybe you don't have a place where where you belong yet, or you want something else that will help you with art and glass art and things. So let me know. My website, or my computer crashed. We were supposed to be open this week, but because my computer crashed, I cannot update my website at all. So if you might want a community, just send me a message. You can go to the website and read about it, and then send me a message if you think it's something that you might want. But I'm going to mix resin and hardener 50-50. Oh goodness, that was on tight. And I've got 15 minutes, right? So you will not need much at all for this little ornament, I'll tell you that. Not at all. I'm going to do very little. Normally, I'll go ahead and mix up quite a bit because oops, you guys, what a mess. Because I always have, just wishing I had a baby wipe. I always have something that I can add resin to sitting around. But I don't tonight, so. I just poured hardener. I'm going to put the lid on and put it way back far away so that if I get interrupted, my laptop or my computer dies and I have to restart my computer, and then I come back and go, okay, let's finish. And then I'm like, wait, which one did I pour? So if you will go ahead and move it far away, then you know that's the one you've already done, right? So just get in the habit of following the same steps every time, and you'll be good. I'm going to mix half and half. So if you do 1/4 ounce of one, you're going to do 1/4 ounce of the other. I am using the Art Resin brand, and I'm going to stir this for 3 minutes. Hi, Linda. How are you tonight? Thank you, Tamara. Caught your oven on fire while making bacon. Oh, that's scary. Oh, goodness. Well, glad your house didn't catch on fire. Hi, Nelda. Hi, Marie. How are you? Hi, Tana. Hi, Phyllis. We have lots of VIPs here. Thank you, Judy. You guys all give you the tracer. I always pop the tracer into the VIP group along with all the colors I used and the brushes I used, so they don't have to think about it. It's just there for them. And we're going to start slow and easy, and I'm hoping that one of you has my time, because I did not look to see. I haven't seen Christy. She always has my time, but I have not seen her today. Thank you, Celeste. How are you? Actually, I meant to say thank you, Vicki, and then hi, Celeste. It just all came out together. Hi, Cecile. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I bet it was. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Brookie. I appreciate you getting the time. Well, that is scary. Hi, Donna. Glad you're here live, my friend. How are you? Okay, Angie, we'll be good. Hi, Gloria. I love seeing you guys pop in live. I think all our VIPs are here. We have the sweetest group of ladies. There's Lisa. She is one. There's Teresa. She's one. PK and Peggy. Hi, Peggy. Lightly snowing. Oh, that That is so awesome. And here I am in a t-shirt and 85 degrees in Texas. Can y'all believe she's got snow? Oh, love it. I'm definitely in the Christmas mood. You know, it's coming quickly. Now, not to look over Thanksgiving or anything. I've done a lot of Thanksgiving things, and I think being grateful is important every single day of the year, not just at Thanksgiving. So I kind of try to live my life that way, you know, in a everyday gratitude. And I love seeing some of you guys post, you know, you'll say, grateful I woke up today or things. And yes, we have to name the things we're grateful for every day. And that will help curb any negativity. Oh, Blue's saying hi to y'all. Oh, that's okay, Christy. There's Linda. Hi, Linda. It's 89. I didn't ever see what ours is, but was today, but it had to be, oh, it's already time, Brooke. Wow, that went fast. That was 3 minutes. So as you can see, I've got a lot of bubbles, but it's very clear. Art Resin brand, I believe, is the best. And it's the only one I will use in my home and around my pet. You know, I'm not going to bring anything into this house that I am not totally comfortable with and feel safe with. So normally, if time is not an issue, I let my resin sit there a minute and thicken up. Because right now, it's at its most runny point. Let me get my little toothpick out and just knock that out of the way. So, you know, but I can be real careful, get it to the sides. Oh, I forgot to hot glue my stuff down, you guys. Oh, well, that's okay. I like to show that step because not all of you are in my group and you don't get to see all the tricks and inside things that I teach. But you can hot glue or use any kind of permanent clear glue to hold something down and then put your resin on. So things like pearls, beads that will roll around, sometimes I will do that. I'll use some Aleene's tacky glue, that clear tacky glue, to kind of hold things down. And then I do my resin. Yes, you can just place them in the resin, absolutely. And that's what we're doing today. You can just place them in the resin. It's just, if I ever want it to hold in a certain position, which I did, I wanted my antlers to be glued down to where they stuck up a little bit so that I could weave my lights in and out. That was my thought. This is the first one like this that I've made. I haven't done a deer like this one before. So I was kind of, you know, going to play around with it a little bit. See how I'm bringing it to the sides? By bringing it to the sides and stopping, that will keep it from running over. And I go into a lot of detail inside the private group about all the tips and tricks with resin. So if you want to learn more, I would love for you guys to check out that private group and see if it's something you might want. I'm going to take my little butane torch, it's like a kitchen torch, and get rid of these bubbles. I don't know if y'all could see them, you probably can, but just a second with the torch, just a few seconds going over it quickly. I don't hold it there too long. I don't want to burn my resin, but that gets rid of those bubbles. And it's very easy to use. I've also got a little tutorial on YouTube and probably here on Facebook on how to use and how to fill your, excuse me, your little butane torch. Now it's pretty just like this, so you could totally just leave it just like this. But what I'm going to do, and now that since I didn't do the weaving before, I'm going to try something here. Let's see, we got a little bit of time. Probably want it like this. So what I'm going to do is put a dot of hot glue right here. And then put one of my lights there. And then another one here. You guys, I am fixing to teach a nativity class. Have y'all seen that? Just go to my page, my main page. If you're watching here in the Crafty Bunch group, then just on my main page, you'll see it's pinned to the top, a class on the nativity. And you will learn, it's very comprehensive. You will learn everything you need to know about not just the painting, but about resin, using resin, all the tips and tricks, resin cleanup, safety, everything. So if you've been wanting to learn, that's a great class to be a part of. Now, let me say this. If you are in the VIP group, that class is free to you. You know that. I never charge y'all for the classes. So you do not need to purchase it. It will be free to you guys. So see how that will be super cute. I'm going to just let that lay here while I work on this other one. We're going to do our bit. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll cut that off. That will be much easier. Just cut that off and not attach them, because we don't have that kind of time. But I'm just going to lay that right there. Now we can do our other one. And last time I looked, I had a few, I think I had 3 or 4 of the kits. I did make up some DIY kits for that nativity class, so that if somebody wants to try it and they don't want to go buy all the, things you have to have to do resin, they could just get a kit. And that makes it really convenient. And I could put together probably a few more kits if I need to, but oh, Inga, thank you. I'm so glad. I just love our group. And, it's like y'all become friends. And so I do want to spoil y'all and do everything I can, Oh, good. Already? Awesome. Well, let's do one more. Why not? Well, I want it to kind of match the other. Let's take a look. Yeah, I can do one more. We got 4 minutes. So remember, after me, stay in the Crafty Bunch group. Don't leave, because you're going to want to see the next creator. And if you've missed some today, maybe you've been working all day or out in the yard or whatever, just get into the Crafty Bunch group and you'll see the replays there. But next is Danette with Labelle Junk. And I'm excited to watch her because I haven't seen her before. And I think it's always fun to watch people that we don't know, learn new things, and see how they do things. So see, you just lay them down. Once your item is in the resin, it's never going anywhere once it dries. I do need to watch that hole. That's what I was warning y'all about. So let me move that over. Keep it away from that hole. Or I could have cut the branch a little shorter, but that's fine. That'll be fine. And get down that little nose. We said we liked this one. I am going to run the butane torch over this one last time before I put my nose and get out any other bubbles. And I see a little speck of something here. So I'm going to get that out with my toothpick. I don't want to run my butane torch over this little bead because it's a little plastic, bead, and it will melt it. So just lay that right down. Look, you guys. And then when this cures tomorrow, it will be nice and shiny like this one. Can y'all see this one? So these will be super cute. This one is done and it's good to go, but this one will look just like a really nice, like a glass-like finish. So I'm excited. I like it. I think it's so cute. The eyes aren't as bad as I thought they were. I don't hate them. I might play around and do them a little better, but when you're live, it's hard for me to to do a good job sometimes. I just get a little nervous, I think. There we go. That's it. And then I'm going to put this on a level surface. I do always have a level, but my desk where I keep it is there it is level. This came from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. You do need it on a level surface to cure. And I will cover it with a little tent, you know, like a food tent, or you can use a shoe box or anything that you can cover it without it touching any of the sides. And come back tomorrow to my page to see the finished photo. And you guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys on in the comments of Danette's live next. Oh, thank you guys. Angie and Jimmy Lou, thank you for letting me participate today inside the Crafty Bunch. I appreciate you guys, and let's go join them. Let's see, is the Crafty Bunch, I don't know if that, let's see, if anybody wants to put the link, like Angie, if you're still here, I'm going to see if it will let me. The Crafty Bunch, there we go. So all you have to do is press that, the Crafty Bunch, and it will take you to the group. And we'll go see, y'all tell her that I sent you, okay? And I'll see you guys later. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Whoop. Maybe I'm not stopping. It won't let me.